Welcome, Scorpio. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for August the 29th through to September the 4th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, especially this past week, you guys have overwhelmed me with the amount of loving, positive support that you send my way each and every day. Thank you so much, truly. Now let's see what the energy is going to be for you this week. Now, new moon solar eclipse is in your 11th house, I believe. And there's a lot happening in your 11th house and moving into your 12th house. And you start with the Tower. Everybody's getting these huge transformative cards, let me tell you. The Seven of Swords. Nine of Pentacles, new day dawning. And we have the Fool, brand new journeys forward. Let's stop there for a minute and take a look at this now. We have the Tower as our very first card. Wow. I would have to say that there is a need for forgiveness in yourself, to stop beating yourself up, to start loving yourself more, to seeing the true potential or believing that you have that true potential to go forward. It's about loving you. It is about placing yourself on a pedestal. It is about forgiving yourself or letting go of the negative, or most definitely. It is you meeting your brilliance, your beauty, your magnificence, and accepting it. And maybe giving a prayer of thanks that you are as beautiful and magnificent as this card is saying that you will see. You will see if you look. Expect for changes to happen based on your self-confidence of who you are and who you are becoming and what you want to step into and your passions and your dreams. This is not a time to live somebody else's life, but to live your own, to walk in your truth. To not be weighed down in some way by responsibilities or obligations put on by other people. It may be just society as a whole. It may be somebody close to you that makes you feel like you have to give that part of yourself all the time. If it doesn't feel comfortable, it doesn't feel right. This is where the true you emerges. And you say, you know what, that isn't right. I'm not comfortable in that situation. And I don't really get Scorpios. This is holding back kind, so this is something deep. This is something close to you. This is something that, for other reasons, you have allowed it into your life. Now, we have the Seven of Swords with the Fool. So it is understanding what you truly need in order to go forward. Okay, so it could be just your ideas. What ideas have really sparked a passion in you, or a desire in you, or a new way that you want to go forward, because it is the Fool here. So it's almost like you have to get rid of the clutter that holds you down, that weighs you down, that doesn't allow you to move forward, and you have to label what that clutter is in your life. Is it that dead-end job? Is it a person? Is it certain material things that you need to take on your path? Are there material things that you really need to leave behind? It's getting rid of the clutter with this card, and I never got that before for this card, but it's getting rid of the clutter. It's deciding what is truly important to take forward, and then taking it forward with you, and stepping into that new journey. Stepping off that cliff, knowing that you are prepared for this new rebirth in your life, so to speak. So this is definitely planting your seeds of tomorrow, and it is in your 11th house, so it's new ideas. Journal, write down your dreams, waking, sleeping, Okay, a thought or two may not make a lot of sense to you, but when you have a page or two and you read it back, they start to connect. They start to intertwine. They start opening you up to new possibilities, new ways of doing, new ways of being. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, the new day dawning. Now you are very spiritually connected when this card comes up. But this is also showing you that there is some kind of reward that comes to you by the work that you've done where you thought you were spinning your wheels or nobody was watching, or, you know, this is where you kind of say, I've got the wisdom from that now. I can go forward with that now. Or you get a reward, a promotion, a raise in pay. You know, you're voting to president within the group or treasurer. You take on a new stature, maybe within the family, within the home, within the community, the neighborhood, at the job, the world. Depends on where you are and what you're doing, right? But there's almost this recognition I get, or you feel that it is a new day dawning, that you've released something, that you can move past something. So whatever this is, you move past it very quickly. You know it, you sense it, you label it, you realize what it is, and it could be the thing that you need to not take with you, or maybe the very thing that you need to take with you. We have the World card. Underlying energy is the World card, so there are things that need to be decluttered before you can move forward. Okay, the World card is the very final card before the Fool card comes up. So it's the endings and the beginnings for you. Strong endings and strong beginnings. This could be things that you have been walking through for years. But there's time for closure now. There's time for healing now, in order for you to step into those new beginnings. So expect closures. Expect to, you know, this is a time to finish up those projects, things that have been holding you back, things that take extra energy away from you so you can't focus on the things you want to focus on. And these things are going to become very apparent, because this isn't your to-do list. This is God, your angels, your spirit guides, the universe, putting things into your path, saying, you need to look at this. You need to get this off your plate. So it's kind of, you don't want to ignore things when they come up this week, because you're being asked to get rid of the clutter, declutter the amount of responsibilities or obligations or duties that you have every day in your life. It's moving them out of the way so that new doors can open for you, so that you have the energy to go forward the way you want. The overriding energy is the Emperor. So, you know, this is the planner. This is the I am. This is the planner. This is knowing where he wants to go, what he wants to develop, the way he's going to do it. And he doesn't hope that one day it will manifest. He knows one day it will manifest, because he is a well thought out plan. He has brought the people in that matter. So it might be with you where you are seeing where certain relationships are strongholds for you in moving forward. That they may become business partners, associates of yours. Maybe they're your first customers. Who knows? Maybe you're going to sell makeup, and so you have a makeup party. Or maybe you're going to sell tools, new power tools, battery operated, cordless. And so, you know, you have the guys over at the garage to show the wares. So, you know, it could be something like that. Absolutely. Why not? But this is making the plan. This is understanding the plan completely. This is dreaming the plan through. This is making sure that we are the diplomat, that we are thinking through the process of what we truly need to do in order to go forward. We have the Three of Cups with the Magician. Oh, there you go. When it comes to joy, when it comes to letting out that inner child, when it comes to that magic, that sparkle, that contentment, that harmony in your life, what makes it happen for you? The Magician stands there almost like a lightning rod, right? He's got one hand raised towards the heavens, the other towards the ground. And it's like he's commanding the miracles to come from heaven and come to earth and surround you. And look at this joy, look at this laughter. This could be the most incredible news you ever heard of. This could be great celebration or cause for celebration. This is definitely about the people in your life bringing joy, or the people that you want to celebrate, the people that you are closest to. And there's joy, there's happiness, there's giggles, there's laughter involved. But I think more than anything, it's going to be like something comes out of the blue and just wows you. Just wows you in one way or another. And it could be through a group of friends, it could be through a cause that you are working on. So the magician essentially says, what is the miracle you want to see happen in your life? And, think about it. Why do you want it? What does it mean for your happiness, your growth, your harmony going forward? What does it bring into the picture that's not there now, that you want there, that you need there, maybe perhaps in order to go forward, to step into new plans? So meditation, prayer, know beyond a shadow of a doubt why you were asking for it. Maybe in minute detail with the Emperor sitting so close to all of this. And then expect it to happen. Expect it to appear. And remember where it came from. Give up things at the end of the day. We have, for work, career, the Four of Swords. So this is resting, recharging. This is not, pushing yourself, right? Well, if I just do this project, then they'll notice me. If I just put in this overtime, it'll make me look better with the boss. This is a time to almost step back. This is almost a time when I would tell you to go on vacation. Take a day off. Take a sick day. Rest. Recuperate. Take a time out. Give some time for yourself, okay? We have this. This is going deep within, okay? You can't go deep within if you're working 10, 12, 15 hours in that day. You're too exhausted to go deep within you. And 3 minutes into your meditation, you're snoring. So, this is almost about taking a step back and revisiting where you want to go, how you want to go forward, what's important to you, what's not important to you. To envision the new path forward within work, career. It can be the same job, it can be the same people, but how are you going to make it different? How are you going to celebrate that job going forward? How are you going to get the promotion, get the raise, move up the corporate ladder, start that career out of a hobby that you had? For relationships, we have the Knight of Swords. No, you are feeling on fire when it comes to relationships, I would have to think. This is an energy. This is embracing love as its raw power. So where you are working in your relationship, that's where you are going to find the success. So if you don't work hard towards the relationship, you're not going to see any success. But where you are putting the energy, the focus, and growing the relationship stronger, that is where you will see the most success. Okay? It's kind of like you follow your spidey senses. You follow your intuition, your higher wisdom, to know what the right next move is within the relationship and how to make maybe that other person feel alive and special as well. And just rejoicing in the relationship, in the now, and what it means, and how it can grow into something even more magical and more beautiful. If you are looking for a relationship you're feeling strong about, meeting somebody who is going to not only uplift you in life, but bring out the best you have going forward. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.